Hello and welcome. I am Nidanoski, and we are here with more Gordian Quest. This is going to be another run into our Nightmare Beta run that we started really talking about all of the changes that are coming with this game. If you want to access this, I've left in the description notes on how you can access the Gordian Quest beta, or you can wait until it goes live because it is still in the beta mode. Of course, everything is still subject to change. Now, we are going to pick up exactly where we left off. We have our team of Kudo, the Warlock, Catherine the Cleric, and Bertram the Ranger. I'm going to go ahead and head back into town. Just because Catherine could use a little bit of healing, and I don't mind spending some gold to get some healing and another fate token. Okay, and we have our fate token that's going to be useful in a number of circumstances, but let's head on over to Alphonse and get the ability to recruit him. If you haven't caught the last episode, I recommend checking out the channel. We keep them on even when we do lives like this. Let's go ahead and get our turret up and running. We're going to do improved shot. And then I'm going to do far shot. Of course, that's effective. We are, at this point, I think we're just going to do our nightmare run. You've seen most of the changes already in that first episode. And now we're just going to focus on having a little bit of fun. Let's see. And we'll convert that into fire. And, move here. That deals with him. Alright. So at this point, you can see they actually roll for initiative, which is always good to see. Let's do another one. Let's see if we can't draw something. I'm going to discard dodge at this point. That unfortunately is going to be that random cell. So I'm just going to do that and end. Could have taken some damage because he was forced up front. That's okay. I get damage and bleeding on all of them. We'll go ahead and block. We'll stay up front. Press the attack. Smite. And I really like what they're doing with shield block. Okay, Kudo's in a bit of trouble here, which means we're going to need to rethink where he's at. Let's go ahead and do improved arrow again. And we'll get some defense just in case. Let's see. And there goes Kudo. We're going to have to pay a fortune to have him resurrected, unfortunately. Let's do righteous blow. Press the attack. You're going to hit Alphonse, but that's it. What about... Let's just do Blessed Strike and move on. Okay. I'm going to move up here, and we're going to get a sentry turret almost as a shield. Unfortunately, quick shot is going to be random, which the bigger the field is, the really worse that ability is. I perhaps somewhat regret grabbing it, but that's okay. We have Smite. It's going to do press the attack. Going to deflect. And then Holy Force, we have Restore. It wasn't in time to save Kudo, though. That's the unfortunate thing. Toss that. Oh, we have a far shot. We're most definitely going to use that where we can. Do like the sentry shots. Let's go ahead and replace you and we'll finish you off. That works for me. Ouch. Fortunately, we're just going to go back and heal for a bit. Oh, this will actually work. Excellent. Unfortunately, no experience for Kudo. Let us enter here. I don't quite have enough for a resurrection. Let's look at selling. That's not going to be enough either. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. We're going to have to... And we can't replace Kudo. We're going to be at an extreme disadvantage. How do I want to do this? We're going to be at a disadvantage, but that's okay. We can get by, we just need to earn a little bit more gold, and then we can get Kudo resurrected. In the meantime, let's toss one of those. Ah, that's what I was hoping for, a sentry turret. So, improved. We get that shot going. Blessed attack. Blessed attack. Press the attack. Alright, and we'll need to use Bertram to kind of take out these crates. Let's get that righteous blow going. Okay, that could be trouble if that explodes with both of us in the lane. We want to avoid that. Alright, and that will mostly do it for us, I think. Yes, there we go. Let's go ahead and get Catherine a point up. We're going to unlock and get something from Spirit Healer, I think. Now, Holy Wave is a pretty nice spell. I might go for that. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and get Holy Wave. Not a bad skill at all to have. And then we will roll. Oh. I'm just gonna continue on, I think. We'll trigger the encounter. This is a bit of a problem. We are once again a little bit outnumbered. Let's toss the trap. Press the attack. Get that going down. And we'll smite. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is it. So let's... Let's go ahead and end the run and look at doing a new party run, shall we? So we have died. Go back to the menu. We can run statistics. But you can see we are up to 55 new currency. So let's go back to new game. I'm going to do campaign again. And let's, take a little shop option. And what did we get? Increase Ida's base stats. Ida starts with 1 additional skill point. Now that's one thing we haven't really looked at. I'm not a fan of the summoning. And so I've been going Forest Seer with her. I used to love the summoning, but I don't like the changes they've made to it. But I'm willing to give it another shot. Because you can master many of the cards you do get. Forest Defender, no. Druid, no. Let's go ahead and go with Forest Guardian. We're going to do Nightmare Mode again. Okay. And because we just unlocked that, we get to do a skill up. I'm going to do it up here, and you can see we don't have our summons. We can't improve our summons through skill ups or masteries. It's unfortunate. What will this grab us? It'll grab us an extra critical, but we can get additional draw, which can be very nice. Herd, shift 1, ally gains 6. What about this? No, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Eyes of the Wolf for future. Yeah, we're going to do that for future pulls. That way, when we do get to master it, we will be on our way to getting additional draws. Okay. And of course, we're going to skip the story. We've done this before. But we are going to get our 3 fate. Unfortunately, we were lucky enough to grab both of them. Who to grab? We went with... We had Bertram last time. I'm not a big fan of Pierre, but let's go ahead and grab Pierre, shall we? And then let's continue on. We're going to back out to the town. Continue, and we are going to go on to our battles. Okay, here we go. And of course, we are using the base form of Pierre. I think I may want to hide behind Ida. We are effective. Grab some shield just in case. But we are going to start by summoning the bear and finishing a hit. Now, knowing him, he's probably going to shift position with either the bear or Ida. Okay, so no, he just moved behind the bear. Ida's now up front. See, let's grab some channel, but we're gonna grab some burn on him, and again grab shielding just in case. Let's see. Move you there, gives him some guard. Grab some critical and draw. And not much else we can do, but it is early hand. We're going to be getting some extra cards with our next level. Now, of course, there is still the damage that we will take if they manage to kill the bear. Alright, excellent. Oh yes, and Pierre has the artifact as well, so we can go ahead and get him upgraded. We'll start moving up towards this talent slot as well. And let's take a look. This would be a considerable damage upgrade. It's really quite a powerful spell. I'm going to go for it. We'll need to rank it up an additional time before we can even attempt mastering it, but that's quite alright. Okay, get our mana charging going. And then we're going to double that. Summon the wolf. The wolf, as I understand it, no longer is limited to attacking in a single lane, but it is still somewhat weak, and so that does need to be addressed. And it looks like we may have an issue of him just dying, and half the damage on that hit goes over to Ida. So I think they have actually increased how quickly the wolf dies. As for you, we're going to hurl a javelin there. I'll summon the bear up front. So I'm thinking maybe I need to be summoning the wolves behind. Okay, and Flaming Grasp. Get that mana charge going, and then just hurl the javelin. That is certainly going to be enough for that. Get a critical. Sometimes if you don't get anything, it can be quite a hindrance. Pierre's in a bit of danger here. I'm just going to move there and grab some channel. Now we are at risk with Pierre when having ranged units, or any unit in the back row is at risk. But we'll have to take care of that. What is... Speaking of... Okay. Now, the bear doesn't have much more health than the wolf, so that may be an issue as well. And there we go. We see a little bit of damage moving over to Ida. That's just fine, though. I will be putting the wolf back there. I'll be giving myself some crit. We should be fine. What are you going to do? Are you going to hit the back row? No, you're just going to block. Perfect. And I could use some charge. Ouch! I should have realized he could switch us. Let's see, what are you going to do? Okay, so Wall of Thorns would be useful, and a dodge would be useful. Let's end our turn. We have our explosion going. And you know what? I don't want you taking a turn. And I'll gain some mana charge. Now the thorns reflect the damage back. Pierre might be in a bit of an issue. Let's move you up there. And then let's get Pierre a very little bit of healing. Ida really specializes in healing her pets, but that is okay. We are maxed out there, so let's draw 2 cards. I will discard that, keep that. Let's grab that. Just in case. Yeah, the wolf does a bit more damage, I believe, on summon, but not a lot more. This most recent patch, and I'll show you why with this level up. We are going to get up here. We're going to swap talent. And one of the reasons why is each of the trees has a summon boost. +1 to max number of summoned units. Your summon units gain crit, and +4 to stats, etc. So you actually raise your summons through the use of the talent trees. But other than that, they start out a lot weaker and really don't get a lot more strength. We have here your summon units have +10 to their base stats. So if you go int and you rush down to the 25 point and get tier 3 talents unlocked, they actually are really good, but they start out so much weaker. Well, I think that I have some things to think about. I'm going to come back to this game in a bit and possibly go further. Let me know what you think about the changes to Gordian Quest, and I will talk to you later. As always, have fun.